Hey everyone, welcome to the channel where we geek out over guns, from vintage treasures to cutting-edge firepower. Today we're diving into an awesome lineup of 15 firearms that were once pushed aside, left to collect dust, but have roared back to life, stealing the show at ranges and gun shops across the country. These are the guns that prove classics never die. They just reload and come back stronger. Stick around, because the top spot is a jaw-dropping pistol that went from being laughed off to ruling the roost with unmatched power and style. Let's jump right in and check out these reborn legends. Let's kick things off with the Ithaca Model 37 Featherlight, a pump-action shotgun that's pure American legend. Born in the late 1930s, this beauty carved its name in history alongside Marines battling through World War II's toughest jungles. Its standout feature is the bottom ejection system, making it a dream for left-handed shooters and tactical fans who need ambidextrous handling. By the 1980s, the original Ithaca company hit rough waters, and quality dips made this shotgun a rare find, often hunted down at gun shows or estate sales. Fast forward to 2005, and Ithaca Gun Company LLC brought it back with modern manufacturing, crafting a shotgun that's built to last. Machined from solid steel with a gorgeous walnut stock and blued finish. It's both a collector's gem and a shooter's workhorse. The action slides like butter, and its lightweight design, under 7 pounds, makes it a breeze for long hunts or range days. Priced around $900, it's a premium pick that blends heritage with reliability, holding a strong spot in the market for hunters and history buffs. On the downside, cleaning the ejection port is a must to prevent jams, and finding accessories can be a hassle. Loading shells one by one can slow you down, and stock can be tricky to find at some shops. Still, the Featherlight's smooth performance and timeless style make it a standout, proving it's a classic that's here to stay in 2025's competitive shotgun scene. Next up, the Taurus Judge, a revolver that's as bold as they come, firing both .45 Colt rounds and .410 shotgun shells for a one-of-kind firearm. Since its debut in 2006, this beast turned heads with its ability to blend pistol precision with shotgun spread, making it a versatile pick for home defense, rural pest control, or even clearing snakes off a trail. Early versions sparked plenty of buzz for their innovative design, but caught flack for spotty accuracy past 10 yards and a recoil kick that could rattle your bones with .410 shells. By the mid-2010s, it was fading, outshined by sleek, high-capacity semi-autos dominating the concealed carry world. Taurus didn't let it slip away, though, and recent upgrades have turned the Judge into a reliable powerhouse. A refined double-action trigger feels smooth and polished, while the single-action brake is crisp for dead-on shots, and a 3-inch barrel option tames recoil while keeping it portable. At around $500, it's a budget-friendly steal in 2025, especially in rural markets where its dual ammo capability shines for tasks like guarding the homestead or blasting varmints. Its chunky frame isn't ideal for urban carry, and finding holsters can be a pain due to its odd size. The .410 shells and .45 Colt ammo are pricier and tougher to track down than 9mm, and you'll need to clean it regularly to avoid residue buildup. Still, the Judge's bold style and boosted reliability make it a hit with collectors and practical shooters, proving that with clever tweaks, this unconventional revolver holds a unique spot in today's firearm scene. Let's turn our attention to the Springfield Armory M1A, a semi-automatic rifle born from the storied M14, making a powerful comeback in 2025. This rifle was a titan in the 1970s and 1980s, cherished for its robust design and battlefield pedigree, but it gradually lost ground as the lighter, modular AR-15 took over the market. By the early 2000s, the M1A had become a niche favorite, mostly sought after by military history enthusiasts and collectors who valued its connection to the Vietnam-era M14. Springfield Armory refused to let this icon fade, and their 2023 updates have reignited its spark. Featuring enhanced synthetic stocks for durability and precision-crafted barrels for superior accuracy, the modern M1A is a force to be reckoned with. Chambered in .308 Winchester, It packs serious stopping power and long-range precision through its 22-inch barrel, paired with a 20-round magazine for ample firepower. Priced at around $1,800, it's a premium investment, and its weight, tipping the scales at about 9 pounds, makes it heavier than sleek AR alternatives. Yet, its battle-tested reliability and rich historical appeal have captivated long-range shooters and collectors alike. Maintenance is straightforward, requiring regular cleaning to keep the gas system humming. Those spare parts are less common than the abundant AR components flooding the market. The M1 as resurgence taps into a growing demand for rugged, time-proven designs that carry the weight of history while delivering top-tier performance. Whether you're ringing steel at 500 yards or displaying it as a centerpiece, the M1A proves this classic still has plenty of fight left on the range or in a collection. Let's crank up the excitement with the Smith Wesson Model 1854 lever action, a rifle that's storming back into the limelight with real grit and style. Debuted at SHOT Show 2024, this .44 Magnum B signals S&W's big return to lever actions after nearly 170 years away, a time when Marlin and Winchester owned the trail while AR-15s muscled in during the 2000s, relegating levers to cowboy reenactors and sentimental hunters. The 1854 shakes that off, fusing old-school Western flair with tactical smarts that make it a fresh contender. Its 19.25-inch threaded barrel unleashes serious thump for nailing deer in thick cover or standing guard on a backwoods property, with a tubular magazine that holds up to 9 rounds and a side-loading gate for speedy field top-offs. Throw in MLOK slots for lights or grips, a Picatinny rail for optics, and a flat-face trigger that's the smoothest we've seen on a production lever, and you've got a rifle that's as adaptable as it is eye-catching. Built in Tennessee with stainless steel guts and a classy walnut stock, the action glides like silk, earning raves for quick follow-ups and solid accuracy in hands-on tests. Priced around $900 street value, it's a smart grab in a market buzzing with lever revivals, flying off shelves in 2025 as hunters and collectors snap it up for its heirloom vibe and modern edge. It's no lightweight at about 7 pounds, and that capacity can't hang with high-volume semi-autos, plus iron sights rock for snapshots, but beg for a scope beyond close range. The crossbolt safety's a nice touch, though some purists gripe it's unnecessary, and you'll want to scrub that tube regularly to dodge rust. Bottom line, this rifle's blending heritage punch with today's demands so well, it's redefining levers for brush gun fans and range warriors alike, proving S&W's still got that timeless firepower. Let's mosey on over to the Cimarron Firearms Lightning, a single-action revolver that whisks you right back to the Wild West. Inspired by Colt's 1877 double-action, this beauty originally fired .32-20 Winchester, a round that ruled the frontier but faded as modern calibers like 9mm and .45 ACP stole the spotlight. By the early 2000s, the Lightning was a rare gem, treasured by collectors and cowboy action shooters who loved its old-school charm for reenactments and themed matches. It seemed destined to stay a niche relic, admired more than fired. In 2023, Cimarron revived it with flair, chambering it in .32 H&R Magnum and tossing in a .32-20 accessory cylinder for versatility that appeals to both purists and modern shooters. At around $600, it's a steal for cowboy action enthusiasts craving a revolver that feels straight out of a saloon. Its single-action design, requiring a hammer cock for each shot, isn't built for self-defense or rapid fire, and .32 H&R Magnum or .32-20 ammo can be pricey and hard to find. Regular cleaning is a must to keep its polished finish and slick action pristine. Still, the Lightning's smooth operation and historical vibe have made it a hit in 2025, riding a wave of renewed love for .32 calibers. Whether you're slinging lead in a cowboy shootout or showcasing it as frontier art, this revolver's comeback proves classic designs can still shine with a modern twist, holding a unique spot in a niche market for Western-style firearms. Let's jump into the Beretta 1301 Tactical, a semi-auto shotgun that's turned heads for home defense and competition shooting. Launched in 2014, It initially fought an uphill battle against heavyweights like Benelli and Remington, with early versions stumbling over cycling lighter loads. By 2020, it was nearly lost in the shuffle, outshined by flashier tactical shotguns. Beretta didn't give up, and their recent upgrades have made the 1301 a top dog in 2025. Its blink gas system cycles lightning fast, chewing through everything from birdshot to heavy buckshot without a hiccup. The 18.5-inch barrel, an extended magazine 2-pack, 7 rounds, and a Picatinny rail makes it optics ready for precision. Priced around $1,200, it's a premium option that's carved out a strong spot in the tactical and 3-gun markets for its unmatched speed and reliability. It's heavier than pump-action shotguns, and aftermarket parts are scarcer compared to AR platforms. The gas system demands regular cleaning to keep it humming, but for 3-gun competitors and home defenders, this shotgun's blistering performance is hard to beat. The 1301's revival showcases Beretta's dedication to refining a modern classic, making it a go-to for shooters who need a reliable, fast-cycling beast in today's competitive shotgun scene. Let's swing over to the Henry Big Boy Steel and Long Ranger lever actions, rifles that have quietly stolen the show in the lever action world. For years, Henry repeating arms played the underdog while giants like Marlin and Winchester dominated. But when those brands tripped up with quality woes, Henry seized the moment. In 2019, they rolled out side-loading gates, giving hunters lightning-fast reloads without compromising their signature craftsmanship. Available in calibers from .357 Magnum to the hard-hitting .45-70 Government, these rifles boast precision machine steel receivers and action so smooth they make others feel clunky. The walnut stocks are stunning, catching the light just right, and the fit and finish are top-notch. Starting around $800, they're a premium pick, carving out a strong niche in 2025 for hunters and collectors who value heirloom quality over mass-produced alternatives. Aftermarket support is slimmer than for AR platforms, and their weight can feel hefty compared to modern rifles. The traditional sights are great for close-range work, but fall short for long-distance shots, and the tubular magazine needs careful cleaning to stay in top shape. Still, Henry's American-made excellence delivers reliable, gorgeous lever actions that stand out as a benchmark for hunters seeking a blend of tradition and performance in today's competitive rifle market. Let's talk about the Ruger 10 of 22, America's go-to .22 rimfire rifle since 1964. This is the gun that's been teaching folks to shoot for decades, from kids at summer camp to seasoned pros plinking at the range. Its modular design is a tinkerer's playground, with a dizzying array of scopes, stocks, and triggers to customize it to your heart's content. While Ruger kept cranking them out, the classic walnut stock carbine took a back seat as tactical versions stole the spotlight. In 2020, Ruger brought back that nostalgic woodstock model with an 18.5-inch barrel and 10-round rotary magazine, recapturing the charm that made it a legend. Priced at around $300, it's one of the most budget-friendly rifles out there, delivering tack-sharp accuracy for a rimfire and holding a massive share of the plinking and training market in 2025. The stock trigger's a bit basic, and the iron sights feel old school, but the aftermarket is a goldmine for upgrades. You'll need to baby that walnut stock to keep it pristine, and the .22 LR round isn't your best bet for anything bigger than small varmints. Aftermarket parts can run up a tab higher than the rifle itself, but that's the joy of crafting your dream October 22nd. For newbies or anyone chasing the classic vibe, this rifle is a perfect entry point to shooting, blending affordability with endless possibilities to make it your own. Let's roll into the Colt Python, a revolver that's practically a masterpiece carved in steel. From 1955 to 2005, its royal blue finish, sleek ventilated rib, and buttery smooth trigger had every gun enthusiast dreaming of owning one. When Colt halted production, original Pythons became untouchable, with prices skyrocketing to thousands, making them safe queens too precious to shoot yet too stunning to stash away. The 2020 comeback is a game-changer, built with stainless steel and precision machining that delivers durability and pinpoint accuracy. That iconic ventilated rib, full underlug, and target-grade trigger are back, rivaling custom revolvers in performance. Priced around $1,500, it's a high-end pick that's a showstopper at the range rather than a daily carry due to its hefty weight. It holds a premium spot in the 2025 market, coveted by collectors and shooters for its legendary status. Availability can be spotty, with some shops running wait lists, and it craves top-shelf ammo to shine. Regular maintenance is a must to keep that gorgeous finish pristine, but firing this revolver feels like wielding a finely tuned instrument. The Python's blend of American craftsmanship and jaw-dropping precision makes it a treasure you'll flaunt at the range and display with pride in your collection, proving it's still a king in today's revolver world. Let's hit the midway mark with the Browning High Power, John Browning's final stroke of genius. This pistol was a global legend, arming everyone from British commandos in World War II to elite special forces, thanks to its 13-round capacity and slim, concealable design that balanced firepower with portability for nearly a century. When FN pulled the plug in 2018, it felt like a chapter closed. But in 2021, Springfield Armory dropped the SA-35, a stunning remake that ditched the clunky magazine disconnect, sharpened the trigger, and added modern 3-dot sights. Not to be outdone, FN jumped back in 2022 with their own upgraded high power, packing 17 rounds and ambidextrous controls. Both stay true to Browning's single-action roots, while standing tall against today's handguns. Starting at around $700 for the SA-35, it's a steal for a slice of history, carving out a solid spot in the 2025 market for collectors and concealed carry fans. On the flip side, it skips modern safety features like drop safeties, and aftermarket parts are harder to find than for Glocks or SIGs. The manual safety takes practice to master, but the high power's ergonomic grip and natural pointability make every shot a pleasure. Collectors geek out over its historical swagger, while shooters love its slim profile for everyday carry. This pistol proves a 1920s design can still shine, blending timeless craftsmanship with modern performance to keep the high power a standout in today's crowded handgun scene. Let's dive into the Auto-Ordnance M1 carbine, a rifle that carried the day for American troops in World War II. This featherweight champ, tipping the scales at just over 5 pounds, was the go-to for GIs, from paratroopers storming Normandy to Marines fighting through Pacific jungles. Its .30 carbine round hit harder than a pistol, but was way easier to haul than the chunky M1 Garand, making it a wartime favorite. After the war, surplus models were everywhere, but by the 2000s, pristine originals were collector's gold, going for thousands. Early reproductions were a mixed bag, with spotty quality that let shooters down. In the 2010s, Auto-Ordnance turned things around, delivering a remake that nails the original's vibe. With an 18-inch Parkerized barrel, walnut stock, and slick short-stroke gas system, it's as nimble and reliable as ever. The flip-style rear sight locks on a close-range target's fast, and the rifle feels like an extension of you. Priced around $1,200, it's a bargain compared to vintage models, blending historical charm with modern reliability. It's a hot pick for collectors and rangegoers, holding a solid niche in today's market. Downsides? The .30 carbine ammo costs more than .223, and the 15-round mag isn't built for modern tactical needs. It shines within 200 yards, but isn't a long-range beast, and you'll need to keep that gas system clean to avoid hiccups. For history lovers and plinkers, this M1 carbine is a time machine, bringing wartime firepower to your hands with style and precision that keeps it thriving in 2025's rifle scene. All right, let's get into the Smith Wesson Model 19, the legendary combat magnum that ruled the roost for American law enforcement from the 1950s through the 1980s. This .357 Magnum revolver struck a sweet spot, packing serious power in a medium K-frame that was way easier to carry than bulkier wheel guns. When production stopped in 1999, it became a collector's holy grail, with early pinned and recessed models fetching top dollar at auctions. Smith & Wesson revived it in 2019, and the new Model 19 is a brilliant mix of vintage cool and modern precision. Its two-piece barrel ramps up accuracy, upgraded metallurgy, tames magnum loads without the timing hiccups of older versions, and the lockwork is rock solid. With 2.5-inch or 4.25-inch barrel options, it delivers a double-action trigger that's smooth as glass and a single-action brake that's sharp and clean. Priced around $950, it's a premium revolver that holds a strong niche for collectors and traditionalists in today's polymer-heavy market. The 6-round capacity and heavier weight can't keep up with modern pistols, and reloading is slower than popping in a magazine. It demands regular upkeep to stay pristine, but its ability to fire both .357 Magnum and .38 Special offers versatility. Those classic lines make it a showpiece as much as a shooter's tool. In 2025, the Combat Magnum is back, proving it's still a king for anyone who loves the feel and heritage of a finely crafted revolver. Let's keep the momentum going with the Marlin 336 in .30-30 Winchester, a lever-action rifle that's been a deer hunter's best friend since 1948. This rifle has dropped countless whitetails with its powerful cartridge and handy, compact design, making it a staple in American hunting lore. Things took a dark turn after Remington bought Marlin in 2007, with quality crashing so hard that by 2020, new 330s XS were barely usable, plagued by clunky actions and shoddy craftsmanship. It looked like this classic was headed for the history books. Then Ruger swooped in during 2020, and their 2022 models are a total game changer. With precision machine steel receivers, cold hammer forged barrels, and rich walnut stocks, these rifles cycle like a dream and shoot dead on. The side-loading gate holds 6 rounds, perfect for quick top-offs in the field, while the Buckhorn brass bead sights are built for fast shots in thick woods. Priced around $700, it's a steal for hunters, reclaiming its spot as a go-to for traditionalists in a market dominated by modern rifles. That said, the tubular magazine caps capacity, and the .30's range fizzles out around 200 yards. It's heavier than sleek bolt actions, and iron sights can challenge aging eyes. Still, Ruger's top-notch quality control makes every 336 a reliable beast, blending rugged performance with timeless style that's ready to dominate the next hunting season in 2025's competitive scene. Let's switch things up and talk about the Walther PPK, a pistol that's been dripping with cool since 1931. Imagine a sleek, compact handgun that slides effortlessly into a suit pocket, trusted by everyone from German cops to suave spies with a taste for martinis. The PPK set the gold standard for concealed carry. Small enough to vanish, accurate enough to nail your target, and reliable enough to bet your life on. When Smith Wesson's licensing deal ended in 2012, it disappeared from U.S. shelves, leaving fans scrambling for pricey European imports or settling for lackluster knockoffs. For years, getting a quality PPK was a challenge. In 2019, Walther USA flipped the script, crafting the PPK and PPK/S in Arkansas with top-tier quality control. Its steel frame, fixed barrel, and slide-mounted decocker keep the classic vibe, delivering tack-sharp accuracy and a feel that screams sophistication. The double-action trigger prioritizes safety with a longer pull, but the single-action brake is crisp and rewarding. At around $850, it's a premium pick, holding a strong spot in the concealed carry and collector markets for its iconic style. However, its 7-round capacity lags behind modern high-cap pistols, and it's heavier than polymer competitors like Glocks. Regular cleaning is non-negotiable to keep it smooth, and it costs more than striker-fired options. Still, the PPK's mix of timeless craftsmanship, historical swagger, and reliable performance makes it a prize gem for shooters and collectors who want a piece of 007, level cool in 2025's crowded handgun scene. Finally, the Desert Eagle, the pistol that screamed excess in the 1980s and still turns heads today. Chambered for massive rifle rounds like .50 Action Express, .44 Magnum, and .357 Magnum, this beast is built like a tank, designed to make a bold statement. When production shifted overseas in the 2000s, quality dipped, and it became more of a punchline than a serious contender. The 2018 return to Minnesota, changed the game, with hand-fitted parts and precision machining that deliver accuracy rivaling hunting rifles, thanks to its gas-operated system and polygonal rifling. Priced around $1,800, it's a premium, niche pick in 2025, commanding a cult following among collectors and range enthusiasts for its sheer power and iconic status. Its hefty weight makes it a chore to carry, and holsters are tough to come by due to its size. Ammo costs a fortune and needs to be specific to cycle smoothly. Plus, regular maintenance is key to keep it running like a dream. Still, for those craving the world's most powerful production pistol, the Desert Eagle delivers unmatched firepower and a larger-than-life presence. Whether you're blasting tight groups at the range or showing it off as a collector's gem, this American-made monster is rewriting its legacy with every shot, proving it's a symbol of bold ingenuity in today's firearm world. These 15 guns show that the best designs don't just fade away, they evolve and come back to dominate. From the M1 Carbine's wartime legacy to the Desert Eagle's larger-than-life comeback, there's something here for every shooter and collector. If you love this deep dive, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and let me know in the comments which of these legends you're adding to your wish list. Stay safe, keep shooting straight, and I'll catch you in the next video.